Gurubhyo Namaha. Where we started last week, whatever we have learned, once we will recite and then we will continue. Anakalita Sadrishya Chibukasri Virajita. Is that from that? No. Champaka Shoka. Champaka Shoka Punnaga Saugandhikala Satkacha Kuruvinda Manishreni Kanatkotir Mandita Ashtami Chandra Vibhraja Daligastala Shobhita Mukhachandra Kalangava Mriganabhi Visheshaka Vadanasmara Mangalya Grihatorana Chillika Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meena Bhalochana Navachampaka Pushpabha Nasa Dhanda Virajita Tara Kanti Tiraskari Nasa Bharana Bhasura Kadamba Manjari Klupta Karnapura Manohara Tatanka Yugali Bhuta Thapanodupa Mandala Padmaraga Shiladarsha Paribhavika Polabhu Navavidruma Bimbashri Nyakari Radanachada Shuddha Vidyankurakara Dvijapankti Dvayojvala Karpura Vitika Moda Samakarshid Dihantara Nijasallapa Madhurya Vinirvatsitha Kachchapi Mandasmitha Prabhapura Majjat Kamesha Manasa Anakalita Sadrushya Chibukashri Virajita Kamesha Baddha Mangalya Sutra Shobhita Gandhara Kanakangada Keyura Kamaniya Bhujanvita Ratna Graiveya Chintaka Lola Mukta Falanvita Kameshwara Prema Ratna Mani Pratipanastani Nabhyalavala Romali Lata Falakuchadvai Lakshya Roma Lata Dharata Samunneya Madhyama Stanabharadalan Madhya Pattabhandavalitraya Arunaruna Kausumba Vastra Bhasvat Khatitati Ratna Kinkinikaramya Rashanadama Bhushita Kameshanyada Saubhagya Mardhavorudvyanvita Manikya Mukutakara Janudvaya Virajita Indra Gopa Parikshipta Smaratuna Bhajangika Indra Gopa Parikshipta Smaratuna Bhajangika Tuna Bhajangika Gudha Gulfa Kurma Prushta Gudha Gulfa Kurma Prushta Jaishnu Prapadanvita Gudha Gulfa Kurma Prushta Jaishnu Prapadanvita Indra Gopa Parikshipta Smaratuna Bhajangika Gudha Gulfa Kurma Prushta Jaishnu Prapadanvita Indra Gopa Parikshipta Smaratuna Bhajangika Gudha Gulfa Kurma Prishta Jayishnu Prabhadanvita Nakhadidhiti Sanchanna Namajjana Tamoguna Nakadidhiti Sanchanna. See, all the comes, 3 comes in that. First one is the third one, Thavargam, third Thavargam. Dhi, Nakha, the first Dhi. Second one is with Mahaprana, Dhi. Thi is the first Tha. So 3, 4, 1. All the 3 Tha are coming. So Nakadidhiti Sanchanna Namajjanatamo guna Nakadidhiti Sanchanna Namajjanatamo guna Padadvaya Prabhajala Parakrita Saroruha Padadvaya Prabhajala Parakrita Saroruha Nakhadidhiti Sanchanna Namajjanatamo guna Padadvaya Prabhajala Parakrita Saroruha Okay. Indragopa means fireflies. Fireflies, they are attracted by light and they also die in that light. So Indragopa they are fireflies. Parikshita, hovering around that. Indragopa is like flying around that. What they are? Smara. Smara means Manmathan. Manmathan is Smara. Smara Tunabha. The quiver Manmathan has. Manmathan has a quiver which has got the 5 arrows in his quiver. No? So that quiver Manmathan has is compared to her shank. The area between the knees and the ankle, the shank area. Her shank looks like it is compared to Manmathan's quiver, which is shining. Manmathan's quiver is shining. So like that, her shanks are also shining, both the shanks. So it is attracting, the fireflies are getting attracted by that because of a shine of the shank. Okay. Guda Gulfa. Gulfa is the heel, the rounded heel. Gudha. Gudha means dha. That's 4th dha. Gudha Gulfa. Gulfa is the heel. So her heels are round, well rounded. And it is also Gudha also means concealed. When you see from the front, our heels cannot be seen. It is still concealed, when you look at from the front. So in the same way, her heels are looking, which is rounded heels, are concealed from the eyes. Goda Gulfa, Kurma Prishta Jayishnu. Kurma Prishta. Kurma means tortoise. Tortoise shell is like rounded, The shell has a slight kind of a curving. Her arch is like a Kurma Prishta. Arch in the feet are like Kurma Prishta. That is the back of the tortoise. Jayishnu Prabhadanvita. So her arch is like Kurma Prishta. Jayishnu is the arch. Jayishnu Prabhadanvita. Kurma Prishta Jayishnu. The arch which is like the Kurma Prishta is shining and it is Prabhadanvita. She has got that. Nagha Dhidhiti Sanchanna. Dhidhiti is again is shining. Dhidhiti. Nagha Dhidhiti. Her shining nakham, the toenails. Sanchanna namajjana tamoguna. Namajjana, the one who prostrates. It removes the tamoguna of the. Tamoguna is all of us have a lot of times a kind of laziness, procrastination, where you don't want to, just fatigue, you don't want to do it. You can do it, but still I don't feel like doing it. It is like that is exactly what is tamoguna. Procrastination. You don't want to do it then and there. So that namajjana, for those who prostrate her, the nails, her shining nails, dispels that laziness or the tamoguna of those who prostrate her. Sanchanna means who actually dispels. Namajjana tamo. Padadvaya prabhajala parakrita sarorha. The padadvayam, the shining of her holy feet, the 2 feet, prabhajala parakrita sarorha. It defeats the beauty of the lotus. Sarorha is lotus. Okay. Next we will start it. Okay. Sinjana mani manjira. Shinjana mani manjira.
Shinjana mani manjira.
Mandita Shri Padambuja.
Mandita Shri Padambuja.
Shinjana mani manjira. Mandita Shri Padambuja.
Shinjana mani manjira. Mandita Shri Padambuja.
Here it is written as Shinjana. Sinjana is also right. Some books can have the variation Sinjana. Shinjana, Sinjana, both are the same meaning. So if you have that kind of a thing in your books, you can both are agreed. Okay. Because I have been reciting a Sinjana because I have taken it from the Bhaskara Ray's thing, that is Sinjana Mani Manjira. But both are accepted. Sinjana Mani Manjira, Mandita Shri Padambuja.
Shinjana mani manjira. Mandita Shri Padambuja.
Marali Mandagamana.
Marali Mandagamana.
Marali Dirgam, like you have to extend it. Marali Mandagamana.
Marali Mandagamana.
Mahalavanya Shevadihi.
Mahalavanya Shevadihi.
Marali Mandagamana. Mahalavanya Shevadihi. Marali Mandagamana. Mahalavanya Shevadihi.
Marali Mandagamana. Mahalavanya Shevadihi.
Sinjana Mani Manjira. Mandita Shri Padambuja. Marali Mandagamana. Mahalavanya Shevadihi. No problem. Anything is okay. Don't worry about that. Shinjana Mani Manjira. Mandita Shri Padambuja. Marali Mandagamana. Mahalavanya Shevadihi. Sarvarunanavadhyangi. Sarvarunanavadhyangi. See, there is a half a matra of extension in that. Less than half a matra, because the nama is Sarvaruna Anavadhyangi. Anavadhyangi is the nama. Okay? Sarvarunanavadhyangi. Just to extend that na. Sarvarunanavadhyangi.
Sarvarunanavadhyangi.
Sarvabharana Bhushita.
Sarvabharana Bhushita.
Sarvarunanavadhyangi. Sarvabharana Bhushita.
Sarvarunanavadhyangi. Sarvabharana Bhushita.
Shiva Kameshwarankastha.
Shiva Kameshwarankastha.
Tha. It is Tha. No, not Tha. Tha Mahapranan. You have to remember that. Shiva Kameshwarankastha.
Shivakameshwarankhastha.
Shiva Swadhina Vallabha.
Shiva Swadhina Vallabha.
Shiva Kameshwarankastha. Shiva Swadhina Vallabha.
Shivakameshwarankastha. Shiva Swadhina Vallabha.
Sarvaruna Navadhyangi Sarvabharana Bhushita Shiva Kameshwarankastha Shiva Swadhina Vallabha. Sarvaruna Navadhyangi Sarvabharana Bhushita Shiva Kameshwarankastha Shiva Swadhina Vallabha. Okay, got it. Sinjana Mani Manjira Mandita Shri Padambuja. Manjira is the anklets that she is wearing. Sinjana means the tiny, Mani means tiny bells. Sinjana means the tingling of the bells. She is wearing an anklet which has got small tiny bells which makes noise. Mandita Shri Padam, her Padambuja, both her holy feet, lotus-like feet. Padambuja, Ambuja means lotus. Pada Ambuja, normally that is compared lotus feet. We always say it as lotus feet, Padambuja. So her that holy feet, Sri Padambuja, so holy beautiful feet, has got anklets with tiny bells, making sound. Okay. Marali means female swans are called Marali. So Marali means in plural. So Marali Manda Gamana. Manda means gentle, little slow. Manda Gamana means walking. Her walking the straight gait is something. Marali Manda Gamana, like swan, female swans. She walks slowly, like gently. Her gait is so beautiful. I don't know. We have always seen her standing or sit. So, because the thing is, like when the same thing when Saudari Lahiri, when Shankara has written, like the swans in her house, they tried to copy her walk. It is so beautiful. See, this is Marali Manda Gamana. This is the only Nama that it has come here as one Nama. He has written one paragraph for that, one stanza for that. So the swans are trying to copy her walk. So they are just following the sound of the bell. Looks like it is teaching them how to walk. How to walk. The swans teaching the swans how to walk. The bells looks like they are taking lessons. So when she is walking, they are trying to copy, but they fail and they trip and fall. That's so beautiful of Shankara, no? I cannot help but explain it. Mahalavanya Shevadihi. The Shevadi means Shevadihi is the treasure house. She's the treasure house of beauty. Mahalavanya Shevadihi. She's the treasure house of beauty. Sarvaruna. Everything connected with her is Arunam, red color. Whether the vastram, her face, or Sindhura Aruna Vigraham. So her face or vastram, bhushanam. Everything flowers, everything connected with her is red color. Anavadhyangi. Anavadhyangi means there are certain, like when you take Samudriga Lakshanas, anatomy of a female, there are certain things that are prescribed. She fits into everything. Whatever is described in the Samudriga Lakshana, she fits into the entire thing. That is what? Anavadhyangi. Sarva Bharana Bhushita. She is wearing all kinds of jewelry. Sarva Bharana Bhushita. Shiva Kameshwarankastha. She is seated on the left thigh of Shiva. The thing is, there are certain things here we are looking at her as Kameshwari. Kameshwari, Kameshwara. Kameshwara is Shiva. Kameshwari is Ambal. The two things existed because of the desire for creation. Even when Ambal is there, Kameshwari as Kameshwari, the presence of Kameshwara is always there. Without him, she cannot exist. Without her, he cannot be present. Like, what we can relate to. Both are so interdependable. So, sometimes like in Mahavishnu's case, you have seen Mahalakshmi in the Vakshasthala. Sri Vaksham. Mahalakshmi is seated on his chest. In Ardhanarishvara, you see her seated, sharing the half of his left hand side. Ardhangi.
No, that will be on the right side.
Left side. She takes only the left side. Ardhangi. Vamarupa. Ardhangi. Ardhanarishvara. So left side is only her. Right side is Shiva. So Ardhanarishvara, if you see any iconographic expressions, you can get it like, Ardhanarishvara is right hand Shiva, left hand side is
That's why we wear this 9 yards also on the right side, right? Because it's a lady.
No, not like that. Not like that. This and that is not connected. So this is like Ardhanarishvara. You see any photograph of that, any picture of that, you can see left side is Shiva, right side is Ambal. Right side is Shiva, left side is Ambal. It is the opposite. She always is in the left side. And if you see like, Narsimha, Yoga Narsimha, Lakshmi Narsimha. Narsimha is, you can see Lakshmi seated on his lap. In the same way, in the Kameshwari is also, Lalitambika is also only seated on the left thigh of Shiva. The Shiva Kameshwarankastha. Ankastha, she is seated on his thigh. Shiva means auspiciousness. Shiva means masculine gender. Shiva is feminine gender. Shiva, when we say Shiva, it denotes Shiva, Ishvara. Shiva, if you say, it denotes Amba, Shiva. Shiva. So Shiva means full of auspiciousness. It's the representation of auspiciousness. Swadhina Vallabha. Vallabha is here Shiva only. Her Vallabha is Shiva. Swadhina Vallabha. Swadhina means being independent. She is independent. Vallabha. There are 2-3 meanings actually given to this. That she is the only one who possesses Shiva. She possesses Shiva. And there is also one thing like, it is believed like when the creation happened, according to Shaktam, I'm talking about Shakti Upasana, according to Shaktam, when the emergence of the creation happened, first in the Parabrahman, which is static energy, from that emerged the aspect of Ambal. So what happens? When we are sitting, we are sitting. When we are walking, we are walking. When we are not doing anything, we are not doing anything. When we are not, but the person is not different. The person who is not doing anything and the person is walking, doing something are not different. They are the same. In the same way, Parabrahman, when it is not doing anything, is the same. Like Parabrahman, when it is active in creation, is the same. Parabrahman, not doing anything, which is static, and Parabrahman, doing the creation, doing everything, both are the same. That is why Swadhina Vallabha, they both are inseparable. That is being reinstated here. That is it. I don't want to go beyond this. I want to stop here. Srinahara Varnana. Now we have seen how she emerged, we have to understand that from the face to the foot we have come. This is Keshadi Padam Varnana is over. The entire Srividya Mantram is hidden in this. One of the reason I insist on people coming here and learning is we are dealing with something so magnificent, where so many things are not revealed outside but is hidden. This should be heard and learnt. That is one of the reasons that I insist on this. Sumeru Madhya Shringastha Shriman Nagaranayika Sumeru Madhya Shringastha Shriman Nagaranayika
Sumeru Madhya Shringastha Shriman Nagaranayika
Chintamani Grihantastha
Chintamani Grihantastha
Pancha Brahmasanasthita
Pancha Brahmasanasthita
Chintamani Grihantastha Pancha Brahmasanasthita
Chintamani
Grihantastha Pancha Brahmasanasthita
Chintamani Grihantastha Pancha Brahmasanasthita
Sumeru Madhya Shringastha Shriman Nagaranayika Chintamani Grihantastha Pancha Brahmasanasthita Sumeru Madhya Shringastha Shriman Nagaranayika Chintamani Grihantastha Pancha Brahmasanasthita Mahapadmatavi Samstha
Mahapadmatavi Samstha
Kadamba Vanavasini
Kadamba Vanavasini
Mahapadmatavi Samstha Kadamba Vanavasini
Mahapadmatavi Samstha Kadamba Vanavasini
Sudha Sagara Madhyastha
Sudha Sagara Madhyastha
Kamakshi Kamadayini
Kamakshi Kamadayini
Sudha Sagara Madhyastha Kamakshi Kamadayini
Sudha Sagara Madhyastha Kamakshi Kamadayini
Mahapadmatavi Samstha Kadamba Vanavasini Sudha Sagara Madhyastha Kamakshi Kamadayini
Mahapadmatavi Samstha Kadamba Vanavasini Sudha Sagara Madhyastha Kamakshi Kamadayini.
Sumeru Madhya Shringastha, Ambal's she is seated on the top of the Meru. Shringa means the peak. Meru, Merugiri. There are two other meanings, like Meru is something, Meru Prasthara, what we call is Sri Chakra Mahameru. Shri is on top of that Meru, or she is in the middle of the Sri Chakra. Sriman Nagaranayika, her Nagaram is called Sri Nagaram. Everything is attached to her. Her mantram is called Sri Vidya. Nagaram is called Sri Nagaram. Her yantram is called Sri Yantram. Like everything has got a Shri prefix to that. Okay? Sriman Nagaranayika, she is the head of that Sri Nagaram. Chintamani Grihantastha. Chintamani Griham, she resides in the Chintamani is the wish fulfilling gem. One gem can fulfill all your wishes. Her entire Griham is made of Chintamani Griham. There is also another interpretations to that as actually what is the esoteric information behind that, philosophy behind that is Chintamani, or if your thoughts are gems, Chintamani, if your thoughts are gems, her dwelling is inside made of your thoughts. If you think about your thoughts, thinking about her all the time, you make a griham in your heart with your thoughts. Chintamani, she resides in that. So Chintamani Grihantastha, she resides in the Chintamani Griham. Pancha Brahmasana Sthita. Pancha Brahmasana Sthita. Asana. Pancha Brahma Asana. If you see, it is a very strange Simhasana she has got with Mahavishnu, Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Ishvara, and Sadashiva is the plank on top of it. The four legs are Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Ishvara. This is Pancha Brahmasana. It is called Pancha Brahmasana, and she is seated on top of it. It is believed like, she is the Adi Shakti and everyone emerged from her. The 5 principles of Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara, Tirodhana and Anugraha. These are all the 5 principles explained in the Shaktam. So that is Srishti and Sthiti, Samharam is something we all know it. Tirodhana is hidden because there is always a kind of a period between the Pralayam and the Srishti again. So that period is Tirodhanam. Everything is hidden. Anugraham is something like, being the Srishti, creating again after the Pralayam. It is always called a blessing because the souls are given one more opportunity to redeem themselves. That is the reason it is always called Anugraham. Okay, these are all the 5 things that we explain in the Shakti Margam. So those 5 principles, when we say Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra and Ishvara, they are all principles. It is not like we have given a phase and the form to them, but actually they are all the principles, progression in your spiritual path. So Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra and Maheshwara, or the 4 legs, and Sadashiva principle is the plank on which she is seated. So she is the controller of all the 5 principles. Okay, where the Karana Deham is attached to. That is meant for creation. So Karana Deham is, Stula Deham is what we have, the physical body. Sukshma Deham is something when we die, the Stula Deham goes off, Sukshma Deham goes on to take another birth. But whereas the Karana Deham, which is there, even which is subtler than the Sukshma Deham, it all gets attached to the Brahman at the time of Pralayam. With its karma, it is attached to the Brahman and it takes birth again as Sukshma Deham and the Stula Deham. There is the cycle of Srishti and Pralayam and again Srishti. So that is the reason these 5 principles are the main principles of the Karana Deham. That is why they have meant here. Okay, that is why these things are called Pancha Brahmasanam, and she is seated on that. Mahapadmatavi Samstha. Atavi means forest. Mahapadmatavi. Mahapadma means lotus, huge lotus. The description in Lalita Stavaratnam about this is amazing. Like how these lotuses, how big they are, and how you cannot even comprehend how big they are. So Mahapadmatavi Samstha. She is in the middle of that forest. That Mahapadma Atavi. Atavi means forest. Kadamba Vanavasini. Kadamba Vanavasini is Kadamba is also another forest. She resides in the, she dwells in that. That is why I told Madura Meenakshi is called Kadamba Vanavasini. Madurai itself is called Kadamba Vanam. So Kadamba Vanavasini. Sudha Sagara Madhyastha. Sudha Sagaram is the ocean of Amritam, nectar. So Sudha Sagaram is ocean of nectar and she resides in the middle of that. Sudha Sagaram, there are a lot of description about Sudha Sagaram, as the Bindusthanam in the Sri Chakram is also called Sudha Sagaram. Brahmarandaram is called Sudha Sagaram. So she resides in that. Kamakshi, she has got very desirable eyes. Kamakshi, desirable eyes, because the next nama is Kamadayini. Because she has got the desirable eyes, she fulfills all kinds of your desire. Kamadayini, she fulfills all the desires. Then we are moving into the next section. Actually, this is the main section of in the sense, the manifestation of Lalita Parameshwari happened because of this section, because of this story, which is explained in Lalido Bhagyanam. It is basically Bandasura Vadham. I will go on explaining very little in between as what it means, okay? Devarshi Gana Sanghata. Devarshi, Deva Rishi. Deva and Rishi. Oh, Devarshi Gana Sanghata.
Devarshi Gana Sanghata.
Stuyamanatma Vaibhava.
Stuyamanatma Vaibhava.
Devarshi Gana Sanghata. Stuyamanatma Vaibhava.
Devashri Gana Sanjata.
Sanghata.
Sanghata.
Sanghata means the confluence of congregation of Devar. Sanghata. Devarshi Gana Sanghata. Stuyamanatma Vaibhava.
Devashri Gana Sanghata. Stuyamanatma Vaibhava.
Bhandasura Vadhodyukta.
Bhandasura Vadhodyukta.
Shakti Sena Samanvita.
Shakti Sena Samanvita.
Bhandasura Vadhodyukta. Shakti Sena Samanvita.
Bhandasura Vadhodyukta.
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 Shakti Sena.
Sena Samanvita.
Devarshi Gana Sanghata. Stuyamanatma Vaibhava. Bhandasura Vadhodyukta. Shakti Sena Samanvita.
Devarshi Gana Sanghata. Stuyamanatma Vaibhava.
Bhandasura Vadhodyukta. Shakti Sena Samanvita. Sampatkari Samarudha.
Sampatkari Samarudha.
Sindhura Vraja Sevita.
Sindhura Vraja.
No Sindhura, because Sindhura, Sindhuraruna, Sindhu, third the. This is fourth the. Sindhura. Sindhura means elephants. So Sindhura Vraja Sevita. Okay. Sampatkari Samarudha. Sindhura Vraja Sevita.
Sampatkari Samarudha.
Sampatkari Samarudha.
Sampatkari Samarudha. Sindhura Vraja.
No, don't say Sindhura. It is Sindhura. Sindhura. It is not Dirgham. Okay. Sindhura Vraja Sevita.
Sindhura Vraja Sevita.
Sampatkari. That is Dirgham. Sampatkari Samarudha. Sindhura Vraja Sevita.
Sampatkari Samarudha. Sindhura Vraja Sevita.
Ashvarudha Dishtitashva.
Asharudha
Ashvarudha Dishtitashva.
Ashvarudha Drishtitashva.
Koti Koti Biravruta.
Koti Koti Viravrita.
Ashvarudha Dishtitashva. Koti Koti Biravruta.
Ashvarudha Drishtitashva. Koti Koti Viravrita.
Maybe when I split and tell you how the meaning goes, you will be able to grasp it better. Okay. Devarshi Gana Sanghata Stuya Manatma. Devarshi Gana Sanghata Stuya Manatma Vaibhava. Deva, all the devas, rishis. Ghana Sanghata. Ghana means all the ganas, Deva ganas. Deva ganas, ganas. Sanghata, they all prayed to her with the Stuya Manatma, Stuya Stuthe. Atmartha, they were praying to her. That is the reason she manifested. Vaibhava, she manifested because of their prayers. Bhandasura Vadhodyukta Shakti Sena Samanvita. Bhandasura, mainly she manifested because to kill destroy Bhandasura. Because of that, to destroy Bhandasura, she gathered Shakti Sena, all the Shaktis and the Sena. The Sena consisting of the Shaktis. Sampatkari Samaruda Sindhura Vraja Sevita. This is a very common place people make the mistake. Sindhura Vraja Sevita. Sindhura is different. Sindhura is something, that vermilion thing that we put. It's Sindhuram. Sindhura Aruna Vigraha, we say that. Sindhura Kriya means elephants. Ashwa, that Sampatkari is the head of all elephants. She has got the fourfold army. Elephant is there. Elephant. Ashwam, the horse is there, and the Ratham and the cavalry. So the fourfold army, she is the head of elephants. The Sampatkari is the head of the elephants, and she emerged from the Ankusham of the four Chaturbhuja. We saw in the first thing, four Shaktis emerged from the four hands. She emerged from the Ankusham of Ambal. Sampatkari Samarudha Sindhura Vraja Sevita. Sampatkari, she is worshipped by Sampatkari, who is the head of elephants. She is worshipped by Sampatkari. Sampatkari Samarudha Sindhura Vraja Sevita. So she is worshipped by Sampatkari, who is the head of elephants. Ashwarudha Dishtitashva Koti Koti Biravrata. I will say how it is split. Okay. Now we are reciting it as one nama. Ashwarudha Adishtitha Ashwa Koti Koti Bihi Avrita. This is the nama, that is how it is split. Ashwarudha Adishtitha Ashwa Koti Koti Bihi Avrita. When we say it together, Ashwarudha Dishtita Ashwa Koti Koti Bhiravruta. The sandhi comes in between. So that is the reason. Ashwarudha Dishtita Ashwa. So Ashwa Koti Koti. There are hundreds, thousands of crores of Ashwas. Headed by Ashwarudha. Devi Ashwarudha. She is, who is surrounded by crores and crores of horses, worshipped her. Okay. She is worshipped by Ashwarudha, who is surrounded by crores and crores of horses. She is the head of the horses. Okay. Chakrarajaratharudha Sarvayudha Parishkruta Chakrarajaratharudha Sarvayudha Parikruta Rajaratharudha Sarvayudha Parishkruta Geya Chakraratharudha Mantrini Parisevita Geya Chakraratharudha Mantrini Parisevita Chakrarajaratharudha Sarvayudha Parishkruta Geya Chakraratharudha Mantrini Parisevita Rajaratharudha Sarvayudha Parishkruta Geya Chakraratharudha Mantrini Parisevita Kirichakraratharudha Dandanatha Puraskruta Kirichakraratharudha Dandanatha Puraskruta Jvala Malinika Kshipta Vahni prakara madhyaga.
Vahni prakara madhyaga.
Jvala malini kakshipta. Vahni prakara madhyaga.
Jvala malini kakshipta.
Vahni prakara madhyaga.
Vahni prakara madhyaga.
Chakrarajam is Ambal's chakram, which has got 9 tiers in that. So Chakraraja Ratharuda, she is seated on the Chakrarajam. Sarvayudha Parishkruta, she is holding all kinds of weapons in her hands. Sarvayudha Parishkruta. Geya Chakra Ratharuda Mantrani Paris. There are 2 Rathams always accompanying Ambal's Ratham. Chakrarajam. That is, one is Geya Chakram, the other one is Kirit Chakram. Geya Chakram is something by Mantrini or Shyamala, Raja Matangi. These 2 are like, Mantrini is the chief minister of Ambal. Varahi is the Senathipati of Ambal. One is the Mantrini, that is why she is called Raja Matangi is called Mantrini because she is the chief minister of Ambal. This is the Varahi is called Senathipati of Ambal. Raja Varahi. Raja Matangi, Raja Varahi. So, Geya Chakra, Mantrini comes on the Geya Chakram. Geya Chakram is 7-tiered one. It is called Geya Chakram Parisevita. Mantrini Parisevita. She is worshipped by Mantrini, who is seated on the Geya Chakra. Kirit Chakra Radharoda Dandanatha Puraskrita. Kirit Chakram is, Kiri means Varaham, boar. Varaham is called Kiri, Kirit Chakram. Her Chakram, her Ratham is also, Kiri is in the form of Varaham. It is in the form, but it is a 5-tiered one. She is also Varaha Mukham. Varahi, that is why she is called Varahi. Ratharoda Dandanatha. She is called Dandanatha because she is holding a dandam in her. She will punish people. That is why she is the Senathipati. She is the Senathipati of Amba. So these 3 Rathams are always together when they move around. Jvala Malini Kachipta Vahni Prakara Madhyaga. Jvala Malini, there are 15 Tithi Nitya Devis, we call it, as from Prathame to Paurnami. We have got 16 actually. Paurnami is Amba. So the 15 Tithi Nitya Devis are there. Jvala Malini is one of them. For the time being, you understand only this. Jvala Malini is one of them. When the Yuddham happened between Bandasura and Ambal, Jvala Malini creates a fire encompassing the entire Shakti Sena to protect them in the night. So there is a fire kind of a fence. She makes it with fire. Jvala Malini makes it. So no one enters from outside. So the Shakti Sena is protected. So Jvala Vahni Prakaram Madhyaga. So the Vahni Prakaram created by Jvala Malini, Amba is seated in the middle. That is why it is said like that. Okay. Last, I think this thing we will learn it also. Bhanda Sainya Vadhodyukta.
Bhanda Sainya Vadhodyukta.
Shakti Vikrama Harshita.
Shakti Vikrama Harshita.
Bhanda Sainya Vadhodyukta. Shakti Vikrama Harshita.
Bhanda Sainya Vadhodyukta. Shakti Vikrama Harshita.
Nitya Parakramaatopa.
Nitya Parakramaatopa.
Nirikshana Samutsuka.
Nirikshana Samutsuka.
Nitya Parakramaatopa. Nirikshana Samutsuka.
Nitya Parakramaatopa.
Nirikshana Samutsuka. Bandaputra Vadhodyukta.
Bandaputra Vadhodyukta.
Bala Vikramanandita.
Bala Vikramanandita.
Bandaputra Vadhodyukta. Bala Vikramanandita.
Bhandaputravadhodyukta Bala Vikramanandita.
Mandrinyamba Virajita. Mandrinyamba Virajita.
Mandrinyamba Virajita.
Vishangavadhatoshita.
Vishangavadatoshita.
Mandrinyamba Virajita. Vishangavadhatoshita. Mandrinyamba Virajita. Vishangavadhatoshita. Vishangavadhatoshita.
Vishangavadatoshita.
Bhandaputra vadhodyukta Bala Vikramanandita. Mantrinyamba Virajita. Vishangavadhatoshita. Bhandaputra vadhodyukta Bala Vikramanandita. Mandrinyamba Virajita. Vishangavadhatoshita. Banda Sainya Vadodyukta Shakti Vikramahashita. She is so happy to see the Shakti army in destroying Banda Sainyam, all the Sainyam of Bandasura. Okay. Banda Sainyam Vadodyukta Shakti Vikrama. Their valor and what they showcased in the battlefield, she was very happy with that. Nitya Parakrama-topa Nirikshana Samutsuka. So Nititi Nityadeva. Now only I mentioned about them. Titi Nityadeva. Their parakramam in the battlefield. Nirikshana, when she saw, whatever she observed, Nirikshana, Samutsuka, she is very happy with that. So both are like, what the Shakti Sena and the Nitya Devata. These are all the things like, Bandasura Vadham is something that is internal happening. Banda itself is like, how I will, after that I will explain. Once we finish this, I will tell the story of Banda and we will finish it now too. Banda Putra Vadhodyukta Bala Vikramanandita. Balambal is Ambal's daughter, 9-year-old daughter. So she kills Bandasura's 30 sons. So she is like, she seeing her prowess in the battlefield, hearing about her Vikramam in the battlefield, she is so happy about that. Mantrinyamba Virajita Vishangavadatoshita. Vishanga, Visukra are the two asuras who are supposed to be the brothers of Bandasura who emerged from his shoulders. So Mantrini kills Vishangan. So she is, Toshita means she is satisfied. Toshita, Tushti. She is satisfied with Mantrini killing Vishangan. So we'll just give a gist of Bandasura, how he emerged, and we'll complete it with this now today. When Shiva actually burnt Manmadan, when he disturbed his penance, when the Kumara Sambhavam happens, like, Lord Subramanya emerged from when he, opened the eyes, third eye, and he burnt the Manmadan who aimed the arrows at him. He became ashes and the ashes fell on the floor. One of the Shiva Ghanas called Chitravarma, he just collected that ashes, playfully made a statue kind of a thing with that ashes. Okay? And then he gave life to that. Brahma looked at it and said, Bhanda, shame, why you are making it with ashes? That is why it is called Bandasura. Because he came from Shiva got angry and burnt Manmadana. Because of that anger, he came with fierce demon. He emerged as a fierce demon from the ashes. That is how Bhanda came into being, and he created this Vishanga and Vishukra from his shoulders as brothers. and he had 30 sons. So Bhanda actually is the personification of ego. Anava Malam they call it as. Personification of ego and anger. So he is the one who represents that. And the 30 sons, as we call it, or our indriyas and all these things put together, or 30 things, Jnanendriya, Karmendriya, what is that, all the Panchatanmatras, Panchabrahma Tattvam, all these things are small things. They constitute 30 principles and they are called as Bandhaputra. See, what actually increases our ego, those things are called as Bandhaputra. Okay? So what happens in this is like, Bandhas, these Devas and all go and pray to Lalitambika. This is entire Lalitobhakyanam in Brahmanda Puranam. Devas go and pray to her. She emerges from the Chidagni, that Agni Kundam that Devas have made. And she fights, she emerges and she goes to fight with Bandasura. She's the one who is capable of fighting Bandasura. So what happens is, she has got the Shakti Sena, the entire Shakti Sena constituting of all kind of Shaktis. This is the spiritual awakening she is talking about. What the Bandasura Vadam by itself is, what are all the things that we have to do for our internal exploration, and then aim at evolving ourselves and get out of our ego. This is what the entire thing has meant as a story, Bandasura Vadam. How she kills our ego. When our ego is killed, then there is nothing left in that. That is why his Bandasura capital is called Sunyakara. Bandasura capital is called Sunyakara, his capital. This all will come now as namas in one line. But the entire Lalitobhakyanam explains how the war went out and how she emerged victorious and things like that. So what happens, like, Vahni Prakara Madhyaga, we saw it now, the entire place is covered, encircled with the Agni. So Bandasura Sena could not enter the Agni, what is that? That Prakaram, Agni Prakaram, they could not enter that Prakaram. So they wanted to know how they can enter and do something untoward for the Shakti Sena. So he makes a Vigna Yantra. The Nama will come, that is why I am explaining it now. He makes a Vigna Yantra and she throws it from outside. Vigna Yantra means what happens, like, you become tamasic. Why we have to fight? What is the point in fighting? That kind of a feelings that we get it. Why we have to fight? And now it is time for us to enjoy. Why we have to go and fight? What is the point in fighting? All the kind of negative thoughts that come in even when we take up something, that is what happens because of the Vigna Yantra, and all the Shaktis get relaxed. Then someone goes and complains to her. Mantrini is the supreme of all the mantras. She finds out that Yantra. But somebody needs to undo that. Who is capable of undoing is only Vigneshwara. So Vigneshwara, then, even when Ambal is seated in her Ratham, Shiva is with her. I told those two are inseparable. Shiva is the silent observer of everything. He's a witness to everything. So he's seated there, and Ambal knows why it happens. She looks at him and both of them smile at each other. And Vigneshwara was born there, and Vigneshwara goes and undo the thing, like the Vigna Yantra, breaks it. Then Shakti Sena again gets their interest back into fighting, and they come for the battlefield and kills Bandasura. This is the outline of the story that I have told. Because the namas that are related to that are going to come in the next few namas. Okay? Guru Pya Namaha.